Well, Gaffer, I mean, you had so many shots in that game, it would have been a travesty had you not won it, and you've ended up with the 3 points you deserve.
Yeah, I would thoroughly deserve the win. I mean, I don't think anyone can argue about it. You're absolutely correct. If we hadn't gone and won that game with so much domination, it would have been a real sore one. But no, I'm pleased for the players, delighted for them, delighted for everyone, because it's been tough, we know. But I thought we were brave. That formation is hard to play against. If you're brave and you pass the ball, and we have got players that do it. No, I thought it was a really good performance. I thought we thoroughly deserved to win. Jono, obviously I left him out, he wasn't happy, but he's done it the right way, Jono. I just said that to him. He's not sulked, he's got on with it, and he's rammed it down my throat, and I'm absolutely delighted he did.
Yeah, you talk about being brave. When you're supposedly low on confidence, not winning games, it can be easy to try and play channel balls, but the amount of balls that were fizzed into feet centrally was incredible, really.
Yeah, we did it well, we've worked on it, we obviously prepared as normal, and we felt the areas, the opposite side of the diamond would cause them problems. But the players did it well, they did it to a T, and I always said to them, their job is to give 100% and then try and play the way I want them to, and they've done that today. And then after that, you hope on the day it's good enough, and today it was.
And again, they showed character to go 1-0 down. Probably Millwall's only real opportunity in the first probably 70 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that was a terrible goal. It was a poor goal from us. We've made 2 or 3 wrong decisions, and it was too easy. But that's the third time at home now we've come from behind to win. It's long overdue, and it gives the players hopefully that belief. Jono got a couple of goals, give him a belief. Now we hope that we can continue. If we continue that level of performance, we'll win games. And I think it gives everyone belief, and that's a real key at the moment.
And Jack Taylor played further forward. It was his ball, of course, that went through. Whether Jono got the final touch or not in the first one, we're not too sure, but he had to be in the right place to make sure he put the defender under pressure.
Yeah, Jack, I thought the midfield were good. I thought all 4. And Jack gives you that quality. He's done that before, sees the run. And Jono just gave us a bit. The game didn't actually go as I thought. I played Sammy because I thought what we've watched, they were quite high in transitions. I felt Sammy with a bit more pace. But at half time, I thought to myself, well, they're dropping off, so we've got to get the ball in the box. And Jono was always going to be coming on. After the way the first half went, it was just a matter of when, and I did it quite early. And it was a game that suited Jono more than Sammy. Sammy didn't let us down. He had a right goal. And it's just getting the balance right. We've been a long time without scoring a goal, but we've had opportunities, and we've had good opportunities. And hopefully today, you've seen from the moment we scored, and I said at half time, if we score one, we'll win it. And thankfully that was the case.
And it's funny, the second goal was actually made by the pretty much identical position where Josh Knight was in Notts Forest, in terms of getting the early feet and getting the ball in. Tomo's flicked it on at the near post, and Jono's where you want him to be.
Yeah, good delivery, flicked it on, and Jono's there, exactly where he wanted to be, inside the post. And he stuck it away, and it makes the weekend a bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, you had to make a change very early with Dan Butler. I think he wanted to continue, but it was such an impact of injury, it was never going to get better. And Joe Tomlinson's come on, and he's played really well, hasn't he?
Well, Joe was brilliant when he came on. I mean, we know his set pieces. He started off a wee bit nervy, understandable. Grew into the game, was excellent. I just said that in there. A really good performance. The tackle's horrendous. How it's not a red card. How he's not broke his leg. I mean, he's in a lot of pain, but the tackle is horrendous. And I know it's fast, and I know, there was a lot of fouls going on. Not a lot of yellow. They had a lot of yellow cards. Should have had more, but the tackle's horrendous.
Because it was just in front of you.
It's a horrendous tackle. He's made no attempt to win the ball, and it's a clear red card.
And when Cornell had to be called upon, he looked very composed, very calm. Good game management.
Yeah, I thought he was good. He's never let us down. He's done well. I've been pleased with him. Look, they bring in Smith, they brought in Bennett, they're throwing the balls in the box, and we dealt with it fine. And Dye's made one really good save. I just felt at 2-1 we got a bit nervous. I felt we stopped passing the ball, and that was what caused them all the problems. We went back too much all of a sudden, and we started going a bit deeper. And rather than trying to get in the third goal, which would have worked for us, I felt we went back the way, and that was the only thing I'd say, not criticism, but when we get the second, I thought, go on and get another one, because you might have to, but thankfully we didn't.
Yeah, I know John got the sponsors man of the match, but Ollie Norburn, given the fact that he had a booking fairly early on in the game, given the fact that he had the responsibility of the captaincy, he drove you on, didn't he?
Yeah, he's I changed captaincy today. The reasons I explained to Nathan. There are different types of captains, and you get that within a squad. You have different types of. Nathan's more of the way he goes about his job, how professional he is, how he trains, how he prepares. he leads by that example. Whereas Nobbs is nasty. Nobbs not bothered about upsetting people. I need that kind of captain at the moment where he's got that streak in him I like, and he organises and he talks and he drives people on, and he's a more vocal captain. That was the only reason, and nothing to do with obviously Nathan. He's more than capable captain. So I made the change, and Nobbs was very good.
And when you look at the squad, you've got obviously depth. Josh not playing well at the moment. Ronnie playing well. You had Frankie on the bench today. Bee's not in the squad. It's a squad game.
I've got to make decisions, and I'm not going to be having generally not two centre halves on the bench at home. Frankie missed out against, was it Barnsley or something, and then Beeves has missed out today. And look, I think Josh and Ronnie have done fine. I think the performances have been good, and again today I thought they were good.
Yeah, and as you say, a win, everything feels lifted, and that's what a win can do.
Look, I know what we need, and what's that put us on 19 points? We've got 24 games to go. We probably need 10 wins.